What is up, my dudes? Cheap bastard talking to ya. And as you may remember from my previous video, I tested the Ryzen 5 1500X. But if you added another $30, you can get double the cores and double the threads with this Ryzen 7 1700. Sounds like a great deal, huh?
Yes, that's all I want to hear is yes.
Take a look at its specs. And my test system specs. Before you get slapped with the benchmarks. And the first game tested today was Valorant. I got these benchmark results using 1440p resolution and highest settings. Do you know what game is right behind the corner? Metro Exodus. After walking around this area on 1080p ultra settings, I got these results. Good morning, cowboys! You may wonder how Red Dead Redemption 2 performs. Well, on 1080p medium settings everything went really smooth and this CPU was sleeping, while GTX 1080 was pumping all the frames it could. Need for Speed Heat also went well with these benchmark figures on 1080p ultra settings. And we aren't even halfway through the benchmarks, but I must say it, having that much cores showing on MSI Afterburner is the biggest gamer flex, not gonna lie. And now let's head out to the Team Fortress 2 zone.
Sniping's a good job, mate.
Using 1080p resolution and the ultra settings, I got these really high and satisfying results. To test Grand Theft Auto 5, I stole this totally not a Jaguar F-Type car and got these benchmark test results on 1080p highest settings. The time has come now to drop down to the Just Cause 4 benchmarks. And there, I took this super cool Bromobile.
Bro momento. Tenemos un gran bro momento.
And got these results on 1080p very high settings. On Fortnite, while playing on 1080p resolution and epic settings, I got these benchmark results. But I gotta say, it is the only game where girls and boys die differently.
Well, GG's. That's still a pretty good one.
CounterStrike Global Offensive also went well. On 1080p low settings, my FPS figures look like this, and I don't know about you dudes, but I shoot alarm clock shots in that game rather than bullets usually. Right now, it would be a great time to test some Plants vs Zombies gameplay, but unfortunately, zombies have breached my house. So I think I will be better off testing Rainbow Six Siege. And what results I got on 1080p ultra settings? These ones. To conclude, it performed really well in games, but if you watched my Ryzen 5 1500X video, you know that it performed slightly worse in gaming despite having twice as much cores and costing more. This CPU is more intended for editors, graphic designers and engineers rather than gamers, but you cannot deny that it is a lot of CPU for the money. Subscribe to get better at baking.
Y le tiene que hacer presión, ¿ya?
And don't forget to stay cheap, my dudes. Cheap bastard out.
So freaking cute when you were younger. What happened?